this on YouTube. You have a business, you're offering a service, but how do you do that on YouTube? You're putting out videos, but you're not seeing the results. Well, in this channel right here, we're going to start reviewing your videos, reviewing your channels, and let's help you get to the next level. So let's bring in Terry and Gina, and let me bring up your screen here. Start
Yeah,
raving.
Carlos, we've got that one that's there now, and got one we're working on. I've deliberately held off producing last night, so we say, hey, let's get a few ideas on that.
Yeah, I love it. Okay, let me start craving entrepreneurs. That's the word prairie one. Okay,
There we go.
awesome. So talk to me. Talk to me. Okay, so I know you had shared some thumbnails before. Um, Let me bring up the messages we were having here so we can see. Look at the thumbnails we had. You had this one, and if you saw, I put in a couple different ones, right? Because I think the biggest factor of it is just the storytelling of it, right? We're missing a little bit more. Oh, that's really tiny. We're missing a little bit more of that storytelling, right? It's like AI to getting me Instagram leads. This video was about how she's getting 1,000 LinkedIn leads with AI, right? Um, this other gentleman was doing the same thing. Oh, I hate that they're so tiny. Let me see if I can just bring up screen, my screen thing. And see if we can just get this right here. Okay, maybe this will help. The main thing is just the story we're missing, right? We're just telling them stuff. Sell more homes. I'm sorry, sell more with the right questions. It's like, right? But with these ones, we're just telling a little bit more of a story of like from here to there, from AI to leads, right? And that was her thing, from AI to leads. This guy, I think he should make the screen a little bit larger, right? Close more sales with AI. But that's what I'm saying. Like when you're looking at like a screenshot, you usually see somebody share like a screenshot that they have of sales. They'll see the different numbers, right? Like, okay, I'm selling more, even if it's like a made up one. It just kind of looks like similar to this. This looks fake, right? But it's like screenshot, money, money, money. Thank you. AI. Thank you. Um, Thank you for making the sell for me. This one is decent, not the best, but it's basically telling that story. Day one with ChatGPT, and this is where I started. I'm at day 5. I'm at this much,
Yeah,
right?
there's
So you
some
see,
direct correlation there. Yep.
yeah. So there's a lot less text, a lot less of me telling you, more like showing you the story. Here's where I was. Look where I am now, thanks to thanks to AI, right? So I'm just saying, like, it's try to incorporate a little bit more of that with your thumbnails instead of just like sell more, right? Tell a little bit more of a story. Even if like maybe you have to adjust, maybe have like one of you, maybe you can switch off every other thumbnail is a different person. That way you have more room to tell the story, right? Because right now you're trying to fit everything into like the middle section. And as we know, the more we put into a little smaller place, the text, the images, everything's going to be smaller, which will be harder to see on thumbnails, right? Look at the thumbnails here. When they get smaller, they start being a little bit difficult to see, right? You can
Yeah,
definitely see
particularly
the
if it's on mobile.
day one is large, right? You can see the ChatGPT logo that's large, right? But the
Mhm.
more like the smaller things, are a little bit more difficult to see. Now let's go back to the title. And you had mentioned you had changed the title. You were looking at different titles.
No, for the new post we're going to do this Friday. So I
Okay,
have
got
not
it.
even recorded it yet. I figured let's get the title first and get our starting first paragraph down before we even begin recording it.
So this was
Okay.
a separate post
Yeah,
entirely.
separate one.
Okay, got it. I was trying to think like I know I shared like 5 different titles with you.
Yeah, thank you.
Where is that one? I don't see it.
There's no image with it. It's
Is it
just
just
me
text?
asking a
Okay,
question.
got
Right
it. Yeah,
there it
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I was saying, right? We're going back to like how content operators can use AI to increase sales. Like that totally sounds too buddy-ish, right? Like let me just fit in all the words in there. Um, but more think of like the person. Again, same thing with the thumbnails. Like, what's that emotional thing, right? People are scrolling, they're gonna see 20 different thumbnails. Why is your thumbnail and then your title impactful to them to get them to click, right? um Asking the right questions, like, maybe they thought of that, or how do I quadruple my sales, 10 epic AI ways that I can boost my sales. I tried AI in my sales process and I doubled my leads, right? It's like now you're telling a little bit more of a story and more of like a potential outcome, right? Like, even if you don't have this outcome, you can kind of show, right? Tell me a little bit more about the video itself, the asking the right questions. How does that what's the overall video about?
What we did is started with a quote we saw from Ann Handley in her newsletter, talking about using tech. What tech should you buy? And we looked at that. So we did something on that, talked about it, how you can do it in one video, then did another video, the one that you're looking at here, saying, hey, we could use those same questions that she had and use them for sales. How do you get more?
That's not, we did do that, but that's not related to this title. This title's a brand new one that we haven't done a video for yet. So
Okay, got
if
it.
we're looking at the same thing, Terry. This is not that one, right?
Okay, so
How
which one?
content
What's
entrepreneurs.
this one? hmm How can content entrepreneurs? How content entrepreneurs
Oh wait,
can
Terry.
use?
Maybe I'm sorry. Maybe Terry, you're right. Maybe that is the title for the new one that you mentioned. Sorry.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, from that to looking at the potential other titles, right? Um, this, secret AI tricks. I tried AI in my sales process and I doubled my leads. The secret AI weapon that got me 30% increase in sales, right? Like a little bit more impactful and like emotional. Of like, wait, I want to see that. I want to learn that trick. I want to learn what they're doing. Which AI tools do I need to increase my sales? Get them a little bit more excited so they can move forward and click on thumbnail, click on the video itself, right? Thumbnail, title, thumbnail, title. Otherwise, who cares what the video looks like?
Yeah, exactly. That's the first. What I'm hearing you say, I think, is extraordinarily important. It's the idea of here's what we did. It actually happened in the real world. We went from 25,000 sales up to 250,000 because we used these three AI tools, something like that.
Yeah, exactly, right. And so that's more of like a outcome. Like, think of them. They want to increase their sales. They want to better their process, improve what they have, right? Um, so as they're looking at that, they're looking for AI sales to help my business, AI sales to improve, AI sales to increase efficiency, right? So they're typing different things. Now they're looking at your thumbnail, like from here to here with money. I started here with AI, now I'm here. And then now they're looking at your title of like, the best AI trends that quadrupled my sales or quadrupled my leads, right? It's like, okay, AI tools that doubled my business. It's like, okay, now like I see the thumbnail, the title, like that's exciting. I want to learn more. So let me go ahead and click on it. Right.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, get away. I know TubeBuddy it looks great when you get 100 out of 100. It's like, oh, that's awesome, right? But that's
That one,
more.
that particular one was not created with TubeBuddy. So
No, but I'm saying like the overall that you've done before, it was all like the way it reads TubeBuddy, and that was great back then when it's like we needed more SEO, right? Like when SEO was king, and we had to provide it before the AI knew what the video is about. Now the AI and the algorithm, they can analyze your entire video, know what everything's happening. So we don't need that much SEO.
So would you say that Keyword Explorer is no longer useful?
I would say it's not as relevant as far as like making impactful titles. You can make SEO titles, right? But is it impactful where it's like something more like this, right? Like that's why I use a little bit more of a. You saw the link I showed you, creator hooks, right? Creator hooks. That's where I got all of these titles from. Creator
Yeah,
hooks.
and I ran this through Creator Hooks as well. So I
Yeah,
used Keyword Explorer and Creator Hooks and Idea Engine. So I
yeah,
used all three of those AI tools to come up with these.
yeah. So
And matter of
this
fact, I
is
got one here. I'd love to run by it. We have not done it yet, but it's coming in strong on all of them. Just to get your feeling on this title.
yeah, sure.
Yeah, hang on. Let me just bounce over there and look at it. And here we go. Yeah, okay. 5 ways to build your knowledge of AI to get more sales. That exact wording came in 100 over 100 on Keyword Explorer and did very well with. Actually, we came up with something like that on the Content Hook or Creator
Yeah.
Hook.
What did you feed it? What was the information you gave it?
I asked, I don't remember exactly right now, but something like, how does this, a title like this sound? 5 ways of getting knowledge with AI, and it refined it a little bit on creator hooks.
Okay, yeah. Always don't give it the exact or sort of like similar title. Like this video is about how you can do this, right? Like give it information about the video and then run it. Don't give it any specific if it needs to be epic or anything else. Just run it and see what it gives you, right? For those
Yeah,
that don't know what I'm talking about is creator hooks has this great feature, and you can, well, the other thing I love is like they show you like stuff that's working right now too. Like, maybe even just look AI and scroll through and see if you see anything with AI and see what other thing you can make based on AI.
yeah. Actually, I've got it right here. If I can show you, and the results that it gave me as well. Several other tools, possibly.
Yeah. Do you want to share your screen?
Let's see, how do we do that here?
There's a
Share
little button
screen.
in
There it
the
is.
middle. Yeah.
And let's see. I want to share that and share, and there we go. So now, can you see that on your screen?
Okay, let me make sure I got that. Okay, that's it, right?
Yeah, and you'll see up here I said take this title, make it stronger and more attractive, and there it is. 5 ways to build your knowledge of AI to get more sales. Again, we
Yeah.
have not created this yet, so we want to get the title first, then go from there.
Right. What I'm saying is don't tell it, hey, here's the title. I'm saying just give it information on what the video is about. The video is about how you increase sales, understanding different AI tools, Because if you give it a title, everything that if you give it a specific potential title, they're gonna base off that title instead of based off what the information of the video is supposed to be about. Right?
Okay.
If you
Something.
tell them like the video, this current video, like give it like 3 to 4 sentences of what this video is about. Give it more substance, right?
Yeah, in this video, we're going to cover A, B, C, and D.
Yeah,
And we're
cover
going to have
about this, how to help people. We want to make sure it increases your this. It reads your emails. I want to make sure you have more productivity, less work. It's like all those different things. Just start telling what the video is about, then run through it, right? Because you can see everything is based off that 5 something that you gave it.
Yeah, exactly. So tell it a story, what we're going to do. And that means, okay, just get our ideas, and we're going to read an article and a quote from an article here, or we're going to use this quote from this person, or
Yeah.
we have these 3 ideas. Put all that in there, and then it'll come back with a nicely condensed title.
Yeah, and then run it first without any trigger. You know how you select a trigger? Run it without anything first. See what you get back, and then go deeper into it, right? If those first initial ones you don't see anything that you like, then go to curiosity. I usually like curiosity, epic, secret.
Did you see those on there?
I don't. I see that you clicked on it, but I can't see like the drop down for some reason. So
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just probably the way it's here. Maybe you just share the specific window instead of your entire a specific tab instead of your entire window. That's okay. But that's what I'm saying. Like run it next time without anything, and then based on those ones that you did receive, see which ones you like. You can always save them. You see the little thing, save my favorites to the right. You can always save one you like, and then run it different ways and see which ones, which other ones it gives you, right? So just
Okay.
do it that way, yeah.
What do you mean by run it different ways?
So copy and paste that title here in the comments, and I'll run it through here.
Sure. Hang on. Let's come back here. Copy and paste. Which one? The top one?
Yeah. Oh, the entire thing at the top. The entire thing at the top. Take this title.
Oh, this right here.
Yep.
The input that I put in there. Yeah.
Yep.
And copy that and
copy it and paste it. We have a private chat here, or you can just paste it in the YouTube channel.
Okay.
It doesn't
Sure.
matter.
Hang on. Not as familiar with this. Kind of hard to get used to here. Let's see. Where is the? Oh, there's the private chat.
So it's the bottom one. Yeah.
Yeah. There. Did that come through for you?
It came through. Okay, let's see. Let's run it through. Right. So see, at first I don't select anything. Oh, let me share my screen. That would be helpful. Got it. Cool. All right. At first, I'm not going to select anything. That's what I mean by like just run it without.
Oh, okay. That's what you mean. Don't
trigger.
select any of those choices there in the lower right or lower left.
Just see what they give you based on like looking at this, right? Unleash superior sales. Outsmart the market. Ooh, increase sales with AI mastery. Boost your sales. 5 essential AI knowledge hacks. That sounds great. Oh, I love that one. See, and then if you like something, save it to favorites right here to the right.
Yep, right.
Just save it there. And then if you don't like anything else, that's what I'm saying. Like now you can go more specific. So now you can go, okay, give me something epic, then run it again.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
Because the other one doesn't take account epic. It just takes like, okay, let me see what I can give you based on anything in
But
there.
now it's putting the epic sauce over the whole thing.
Yeah. So now become an AI expert, 5 strategies to revamp your sales, 5 AI secrets revealed, master AI and multiply your sales, 5 proven ways. Yeah. See, that's what I don't like. It's taking everything, just taking this and trying to make it from this. Right. And that's why
Yeah.
I don't like this. That's why I give it like 3-4 sentences of information and then and then run it, you know. And now that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like you can click epic. Okay, I didn't really like epic. Let me go extreme. Click extreme. And now run it again. So just do that a couple of times. See what you like.
That's kind of like doing extra prompts, tell me more in ChatGPT.
Exactly. Tell me more. Give me more information, right?
Yep.
Exploding your AI knowledge, the ultimate guide to skyrocketing sales, discovering the full power of AI, unleash your sales potential, the most profitable lesson, boosting sales with AI, maximize your sales, mega boost your sales, right? So now you're incorporating more of those words, mega boost, you know, unbeatable strategy, surpassing your current sales, right? Extreme sales growth, you know, versus like, here's how you grow your business, right?
Yeah. Ho hum. Here's how you grow your business. Ho hum. You're right. You want something that's more like that. And this
Yeah.
is what Jake is based on his research.
Yeah. And that, and exactly, I want to grow now. I don't want to like, oh, learn some lessons. It sounds, again, it goes back to like, it sounds like a lecture, right? It
Yeah,
sounds like I'm going to class, you know?
exactly. Ho hum. I'm going back
AI
to
101. Let me sit down. Here's my notebook. It's like, oh, but I want to learn how to boost my sales now. So
yeah.
I just want to say you guys are doing great. Like, keep it up. Keep tweaking, right? Keep tweaking those thumbnails. Keep tweaking those titles.
Oh
Everything that
yeah.
you're doing. And I love the fact that you've been communicating back and forth in the group, right? That's how we're going to move forward. As you
Yeah.
submit titles, as you submit thumbnails, like that's the best way to do it, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. As you know, it's asynchronous, which means it's great. You know, if it's 2 in the morning, I leave it and you're sleeping, okay, not a problem.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
we
yeah,
submit
I'll
and
see
get
it there in the morning. I'm always in
yeah,
there anyways, replying and leaving stuff. So,
exactly.
and in case you don't see me reply back, just ping me. You know, like, hey, Carlos, it's been a couple hours. Where are you? You know,
Yeah,
I'm
and I
usually
really appreciate what you're saying here on this, on using the creator hooks. I didn't realize we needed to put in a little bit more, but that makes all the sense in the world. Do you have any links or a way to go and say, here's how to get the most out of creator hooks and how to use the title generator? Do you know any references so I can study a little bit more on
yeah.
that?
I don't. I wonder if maybe they have. Maybe just go through their maybe FAQs, or I'll see if there's any other trainings or anything else out
Yeah.
there. But that's just like myself, because you know I'm always tweaking and
Oh yeah,
changing and trying out stuff.
constantly.
That's where I've realized I get the most out of it is when I just give it information, have it run, and then go through it. Like basically that's the way I do it.
Yeah, although I'm thinking, well, of course, go back to the University of YouTube, and probably some
Ask for it.
videos are over there.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure they have. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure if they have their own channel, but I'm sure somebody must have reviewed them too before,
Yeah,
right?
I'd be
So
surprised if Jake didn't have a channel, but yeah, I just need to do that. And then, of course, our friend ChatGPT or Perplexity can give us some more information.
exactly. Yeah. What is this about? Yeah. Are you using ChatGPT more than Bard or Gemini?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, using that particularly with the GPTs, as I see they're coming out strong. Web
Nice.
Pilot put out a GPT I was using this morning. It blows me away, even better than their plugin,
Oh, that's
as good
awesome.
as
That's
that
great.
was.
Yeah,
And yet,
everything AI is moving so fast. It's incredible, scary
breathtaking.
and incredible at the same time, you know?
Yeah, including the videos that we saw last week that are coming out from Open Office,
Yeah, is that
OpenAI.
did you see that? Was it that Sora or something like that? Did
Yeah,
you see that
exactly.
one?
So some amazing jaw-dropping things go, is that a
Wow.
real person or no, you're saying that was completely
Oh, yeah.
computer? Oh my goodness.
I was expecting like I'm watching the video like, okay, when are you gonna show me the AI? It's like this was generated with I was like the entire thing. How are there 25 different people walking around with personalities, having their own movements? right? They
Carlos,
don't
that's a
look
good way to
robotic.
put it. When am I going to start watching the AI? This
Yeah.
is a real video.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was waiting for it. But like, okay, it's like
I
here's our
like it.
commercial, and then they're gonna show me here's our AI. But like, but no, that was the AI
That was
generated
the
video.
AI.
I was like
Duh.
blown away. So that was awesome.
Yeah, how
Um,
January 2024 are you? Way out of line. All right, let's get in with it. It's February.
yeah, yeah. I know I gotta catch up. Well, awesome. Do you have any other questions? But I think like again, you're doing great. Like just keep going, keep moving forward, keep tweaking, updating different things. But you're gonna be the thing with YouTube. There's people think there's a lot of competition out there. Maybe there is, but I think it's more just saturated with people who don't know what they're doing. They're putting stuff out there. But as you improve, as you tweak, as you get stuff better, you're gonna rise up. Especially if you're talking AI, be up there, be the leader.
Yeah, that's the whole point. That's the niche, but particularly AI for content creators.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just know that we
That's
are the
being
AI for
really
content
tight on
creator.
that.
Well,
Yeah.
to that point, do we need to be more specific in our titles and call out content creators, experts, thought leaders?
I think you should discuss more. I think maybe you should do more videos also as well. Kind of like you're discussing somebody who just said something, right? You're watching their video like 20 seconds. So and so just said this. Why they're wrong, why they're right, why I think they're
Yeah,
incorrect in what they're saying, right? Because they just said something. Now you're saying that either in the same way or in a different way, or I think they're wrong. I think AI is going to be actually faster than that, right? So just like
thank
more
you.
videos like that when you're commenting on current things that are happening right now.
Yeah, it's kind of like what I've been doing for years and years, where I say, "Did you see that article in such and such a site? Here it is, where they say," and then now using Ecamm, we just go in there and zoom in on it. Here's a quote from the first paragraph, and then break back to just me on the screen. What do you think of that? I think he's right about this and this, but I disagree with him on this point. Something
Yeah,
like that.
and if you can showcase any like videos, I think videos would be great to just pop up really fast, and then even shorts too,
Yeah,
where they pop up. I see that all the time. Like expert so and so says something, and then now the person of the channel coming in. I think they're right. I think they're wrong. I think they're like whatever you think, even if it's like you agree with them. I completely agree, and he's true because of this. Right
thank you.
now,
I do
you're
that
like making
real good.
another video. You're putting that person in. Also, I think in your videos, I forgot from last time. Do you mention this is for content creators? AI. Welcome back to the channel where we help content creators, expand their knowledge with AI, something like that.
Sometimes, usually it's on. Do you ever have a problem with your green widgets? Well, in this episode, we're going to show you how those green widgets can be cured. So it's more not so much content creators, although we've done that at times.
Yeah, I would say if you that middle section, like, what's this channel about? Welcome back to the channel where we help content creators expand their knowledge with AI so that they can increase this and get better with this, right? Like,
Mhm.
say it. So give your hook right after your hook, then you say, welcome back to the channel where we boom, 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 boom with content
Where
creators,
we
right?
do that. And in this episode, we're going to tell you how to deal with green widgets or something
Yeah.
like
So
that.
now you get right into it. So it's hook, channel, and then you get right into the content, right? And right after you say that, I don't want you to expand too much, so we're going to do this, just get right into it, right? So hook them in. Welcome back to the channel where we help entrepreneurs to or this. Okay, so in this, and then you just get right into like, let me show you this AI tool, right? Let me show you why your AI tool is not working that great. Then you just get right into it.
Yeah, the sooner the better, all within 20 seconds
Yeah, it has to be right.
or,
Like
or shorter.
you you don't have that much time. We see a lot of click through rates, and then like average view durations. It's like, oh, they're leaving. Oh, they're gone again. So
Yeah,
just
why are they leaving after 17 seconds?
yeah, we see those drop offs. So it's like we understand the power of like that initial
Yeah,
the initial couple seconds. Otherwise,
got to grab them right away.
you just see the hockey stick round. So awesome, Terry, Gina. Any questions? Put them in the group.
Just one quick last question.
Yep.
To this point of calling out content to entrepreneurs in our title, should we do that or not?
I think no, not right now. You know
Okay.
what? Try it at the end, like dash. Show me the title. I want to see this. Increase your sales by skyrocketing this dash for content creators. Like, just show me that. I want to see how it looks. If not, then you mentioning it in the video right? Because again, AI reads everything, looks at everything, analyzes all the words you say. So as you're
Okay.
saying for content creators, then they'll connect with that. And then the first couple lines of your description for content creators, now all those different dots are connecting.
Yeah, and it would seem like to legitimize that, we need to use that phrase occasionally in the right places throughout the video.
Correct. Yeah,
As content
especially
creators,
yeah.
we do this and
So
doing
the way
that.
we train is like hook, welcome back to the channel where we help and then you get right into the video. It's usually like 5 seconds that we say, welcome back to the channel where we help entrepreneurs find the perfect home and expand their growth knowledge in this, right? Like, and then you get right into the content. So, okay, awesome.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get a couple of people here, but
Thanks so
please
much.
in
Thank
the
Carlos,
you,
thank you
Facebook
Carlos.
very
group,
much, sir.
absolutely love helping you guys. Okay, talk soon. Okay.
Okay.
All right, who do we have here? Dr. Rad. Is Nordy jumping on? Like
I'm here.
Nordy's here. Hey, hey.
There he is.
All right, so let me bring up the channel and let's discuss. So what do we have? What's going on?
Ooh, not dark mode. That's what we got. I don't even think I've seen our channel not in dark mode before.
Ah, you have the dark mode? Yeah, I have that on my phone. It's so interesting.
I'm a software developer now. I get made fun of if I'm not in dark mode. Software developers and radiologists, they like to live in the dark.
Yeah, you've grown so much since the last time, man. You went from, being in the lab to being over there to now you're software developer. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
but kind of circling back to the world of medicine. So side quests. I love side quests.
Well, I think now you in the middle of that you can reprogram somebody's brain and do something like that. So now you have the power to do it.
We're working on some cool stuff like that.
Well, I mean, you're
big
perfect
data.
for Neuralink. You can start adding those Neuralinks out there. I mean,
I'd be if Elon Musk wanted to call me up and say, "Hey, I need somebody to sit in the lab and put chips in monkeys' brains all day," I'd be like, "Yeah, I could do that job."
Yeah, I was gonna say you exactly can do that job. So you're perfect. You fit right in for both. Awesome. Talk to me. So what's been the strategy lately?
So I don't know. When did we kind of stop doing our weekly live streams? I guess like September. We
That
kind of
sounds right.
went. Yeah, we kind of went on like a break. It was honestly, it was exhausting. It was kind of like the fun of right. We all get into YouTube because it's fun. We were starting to kind of lose the fun, and it was becoming more of a chore.
Yep.
So we're like, let's just take a break, kind of see how things go. And even though we were on break, basically from September up until I guess February is when we start this month, we started kind of firing things back up again.
Mm-hmm.
We just kept seeing, we still saw the channel growing, even though we weren't really adding content for a good, I don't know, would that be about 4 or 5 months?
Okay.
Yeah, I think the one example you used, Ryan, was that short that had good viewership numbers. It had a lot of engagement on it as well, and we hadn't been pushing it at all.
Yeah,
right?
literally.
That was kind of the idea behind it.
Yeah. Like we have one short, it's up to like 123,000 views or something. I think if you sort by popular, I'm sure it'll come up.
Was it one of your funny videos or what?
No, I wish one of my Donald Trump videos was more popular, but apparently people are very interested in K-holes.
Oh yeah. So I wonder when that happened. Something must have happened out there, right? And that's the power of having those videos out there, because you just don't know what's happening, what's new, what's trending, right? That just like goes up and takes off. And
so
so
even though we hadn't uploaded a ton of videos in that time frame, we still saw the channel growing. So when I was kind of like just looking at our dashboard and our analytics in February, I said to Nordy, I was like, I don't know, maybe we got a little burned out, but I was like, I don't think we should throw the baby out with the bathtub. Maybe we should find a way to just maybe adjust our strategy so it's not as like intense of a hobby and project that we're working on, but we can still, make content and upload content. And so we sort of have been, I would say, over the last couple of weeks, kind of brainstorming a new strategy rather than just like constantly doing live shows and this and that. And so we've been tinkering around with a few things. The big thing I've been doing is like trying to run use Restream to run the live stream and keep the channel live basically as much as possible. It's hard because of the limitations with Restream. I think we can stream up to I think I can get upwards of a 17-hour playlist without upgrading our account. I think if I really wanted to get a true 24-hour playlist, I'd need to upgrade the account, which is feasible, something we've considered, but we kind of wanted to see what some initial data looks like on running sort of just a constant playlist stream of our pre-existing videos.
Yeah. And the idea behind it is, the strategy behind it is, there's a lot of content that already exists, and you redistributing it across several different pathways, right? So you have the live content, you still have long form content, and then extrapolating some shorts out of there too. So that way you've got long form content for people that want it. You've got live content. So if people want to tune in live, they can, or as a way to bring in new people, and then they can find the form that they like outside of that as well. So it's hitting several different avenues, trying to find out what's working the best and causing growth for the channel overall.
Yeah, it's one of those things I do like. I want to get to the numbers once you've done the live for a little bit, give it like a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, just to see
Probably
what's going
been
on.
about a little over a week. So yeah, I was kind of thinking give it 4 weeks, and then let's kind of sit down and really see what kind of
assess the numbers. Yeah, exactly.
But I'll be honest. I mean, I'm always checking the numbers on my phone just out of curiosity. When I am getting a sense that they are uptrending. We're sitting.
You want to share? You want to share your analytics here, or?
Oh, I don't care. I
don't know if I'm.
Have it. I don't think.
Am I still on there? You guys kicked me out.
No, I don't think so.
I voted to kick you out. But,
you probably did. Yeah, I don't see it on here anymore, guys. I see how it is.
Really?
Wow.
Keep scrolling. It's got.
Sorry, I have so many.
No way
I got so many on here. Yeah. No, you guys kicked me out. I see how it is. It's all right.
How did I? No. Why would I have done that? I don't think I ever touched it.
It's okay. No, feelings hurt, but it's all right.
Oh man, jeez. I'm gonna have to file a customer service complaint with Google because I was not me. But keep looking. I bet it's there.
Yeah, it's probably here. I got so many going on.
I don't think I touched it.
No, you guys are not here. I see how it is. Yeah, I blame it on Norley.
We can fix that.
That's
I
true.
don't know.
I'll take all the blame. I've been petitioning.
I literally don't even know when that would have happened. But either way,
it's all good. Yeah.
Bottom line is, I would say February. I don't know what numbers we really should be paying attention to, but the numbers I look at on my phone are what are our projected monthly subscribers and projected monthly ad revenue. Those are sort of my general markers of if I see those going up, that means the channel's growing. If I see them going down, it means something's changing or staying the same. We're just not moving. I've generally seen, I think over the course of February, our average monthly subscribers bump from probably 470s, 480s to we are consistently holding over 500 as our average right now. And ad revenue used to be hovering just under about $100 a month, and we're consistently around 110 a month.
Okay.
Modest numbers, but moving in the right direction.
Remember this thumbnail.
That's maybe a week and a half of really running your live stream.
It'd be great to see. Yeah, if you can share what you have. I want to see which videos are currently bringing in subscribers. Which videos are currently getting.
Hold on, let me just.
You can just share your screen. And which videos are currently?
Why don't I just get the Google? My computer. I'm not on my.
Your main computer.
My good computer. I'm on my office computer, which is not even. I'm waiting on the replacement to come. I'm actually using a borrowed computer, waiting for my replacement to come. If I try to do anything too crazy, it will probably explode.
You can't do what you were doing before. All the crazy stuff you were doing before.
what I'm going to do is try to figure out where Google account. If I can remember
What
how
is
to
your
add.
take on hitting all the different avenues, right? Long form, live, shorts. Like,
I mean,
what's your take
it
on
makes
that?
sense because you're putting them out there, right? Like I agree with that. The fact that like you're putting, it's like you're throwing, you're a fisherman. You're throwing different nets in different areas, seeing which ones you're getting and which one you're catching. What I want to see is if we're doing that consistently, which net is bringing in the most people, the most viewers, the most subscribers, right? If we can see that, okay, how can we double down on that?
Right. Like, so
Right?
once you find your audience, how can you really like start to hone in
Yeah.
on who those people are and
Yeah,
keep
how
it
do you
going, right?
how do you double that down on that without now doing more time with it, right? Is there a way
Right.
we can tweak it? We can put a little bit more, right? Because yeah, like the way it was going before, right? It was like so much work,
Right.
right? It's like nonstop, constantly thumbnails, videos,
Yeah,
thumbnails.
yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
so it's like, what's the best way of doing it without going back to that, but also increasing the channel, getting more views out of it.
You know what I realized, Carlos? Do you have a? Yeah, you're still in here. Are you? You were looking. You're probably logged into your. You're probably not logged into your
Which email is it under?
the Brain and Spine Group organization.
Got it. Okay, cool. Well, I'm not
Yeah.
sharing my screen. Maybe that's why I haven't.
There's no way I took you off. Other
Like,
people that take off, but there's a firm bond of trust. I felt comfortable.
haven't gone on that one in a while. That's why it's they sign you out and then you just don't go back into it.
Yeah.
It's like I see how it is, but whatever. I thought we were friends, but I get it. Okay,
But I did put out like a community poll this morning just to kind of see what would happen. And we've got 11 votes and it's only been a handful of hours. I mean, that's interesting.
Okay. Look at
It was kind of just asking like what type of content people want to see.
Mm-hmm.
So you can also look at that.
K-hole video is kicking butt. Let's see. You know what? It's been consistent, actually. There hasn't really been a spike. Huh. You see that? It's just like consistently going.
Just consistently. People like it.
Yeah.
And a lot of comments on it too. Like that's what kind of shocked me most was not just the views, but there's like a lot of interactions.
Yeah.
Just
around that video. A lot of people sharing their stories about when they used ketamine.
Yep.
Yeah,
what
exactly.
that experience was like. It's a little beyond me, but people like to comment.
Yeah, no, that's great. That's what I'm saying. Like, what other, like, based on this, what's other, something similar that can be done?
I guess we could go back to the original podcast and find other shorts to make from that podcast.
Right. Or just
I think the next most popular one after that was the like your brain on weed or something like that. Or can you microdose something? I think I saw that one pop up. Had a good amount of views, but not as much engagement.
This one spiked. New viewers, a random December 15th. You got a bunch of new viewers coming in. Returning. People keep coming back to it. 53. Huh. They're probably sharing it, mail, graphics. Yeah, it is awesome. So that kind of tells you, okay, that people like that. Like, how can we do something similar to that?
Yeah, I guess the logical answer to me is like, let's just keep fishing in the same pond. Let's go back to the same podcast.
Yeah, go back to the same podcast. What's something that you said maybe before or after this that kind of ties back this? Yeah. Also, the other thing is, can you do it through here?
I do have the TubeBuddy turned on for the channel, so we can check like their suggested shorts. I've also used, Video AI. I use that more for subtitles. Like I'll pre-edit the video so it's like 1 minute, and then just put the 1 minute video into Video AI and let that make the subtitles. But you can upload the whole long form, and it will kind of process and give you their suggested shorts.
So this is the last 28 days. Your shorts are really doing well. They're kind of like bringing up, here's 3 of them. The top 3 shorts, and the last one, the K-Ho's 14,000. This one, I remember this one's an oldie.
Yeah, so that one we turned that was like one of our original videos, and
Yeah.
it's already fairly short, but we clipped it down to a 1 minute and uploaded that as a short. So that was the last video we actually uploaded.
Actually uploaded and did something.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the one. Like I did the video edit, and Josh kind of went through the TubeBuddy. It was kind of trying to learn how to use TubeBuddy to figure out how to like SEO optimize the video.
And the cool thing about shorts now is if you do take a snippet, you can tie it back to the original video.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was one of the features I saw that was nice because you can promote other videos through there, right? Or you can tie it back to the
original. Yeah, exactly. So now it's like, before it's like you put it out there and like, let me go to their channel, or let me go find this. Now it's like, you want to watch the rest? Go click on here, But I think, those shorts, I think that's a big thing we're seeing is shorts.
But honestly, the other thing though is if you look at like what's bringing in the most ad revenue, even though the shorts have the most views, like by a far and away the most views, the ad revenue on shorts is so little. Like other videos are bringing in significantly more earnings than all these views on shorts.
Oh yeah, because they're staying in there longer. Look at that.
Yeah, because that's all based on just time spent watching the video, essentially, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the other one you're gonna get more views. But yeah, the long form game. There's a couple longer ones here. Hour long. These two. I think it's also about like what are they looking for that they like, right? So
that's why I feel like the long form videos, it's like people are searching for these topics and they're finding them and they're planning to sit down and watch like a long video about it. Whereas the shorts, it's like people are just scrolling, mindlessly scrolling and find you. It's like two very different. So it's like, I feel like that is like, you have like long form content that's like made to be found through the search engine, and long form content that would be made to like.
Well, that's the discovery portion, right? Like that's how you get your name out there, is through the shorts, the real people in, and then hopefully they come back for the long form.
Right. So that's what we want. It's like, it's the views, right? So it's like that video just went to 100,000 people that could potentially might like what you're talking about, right?
But it's almost like you have two different types of long form content, right? You have the long form content that like would grab people, like people who find you through a short and they click and go to the long form content. You want that long form content to retain that type of person who's just browsing videos and like finds you that way.
Yeah.
Whereas the long form content we have is like people specifically searching for that topic. And as long as the content is good, even if it's not like the most appealing, like they will find the content.
Right.
And watch it.
Because you got to think more about the viewer, right? The viewer, who is the viewer, right? Who's watching this content? What are they really looking for? They just want to learn.
Yeah.
Right. We're thinking of it like prone positioning. I just want to learn. What is it? How do you do it? Sort of thing. Versus like, I need this crazy flashy thing. It needs to be awesome.
That's why I feel like the shorts linking back to our, like all of our current long form content is like that one type, right? Somebody's looking for that type of material. If you link to that type of material from a short, like nobody's going to stay and watch that. Like you need a totally different like bucket of long form content to capture your leads from shorts.
Right. But I do think like maybe anything that we can do similar to this, like, is there a piece here that we can take out and put out there as a short?
Like, well, that's originally, right, what we had kind of done, right? We took prone positioning for lumbar spine surgery and we turned that into a short, right? Relatively minimal engagement on the short. Like it's very average, couple hundred views, nothing special. Right. And I think that's because it doing well in this long form content where you're being found through the search engine does not translate to long form content that does well when you're found through a short.
Yeah, so that's what you've been seeing based on the different shorts
That's
you put
kind of
out.
my interpretation of it, right? So you kind of need like long form content that does well through the search engine and long form content that does well through the shorts algorithm.
Okay, hold on 1 second. So somebody left a comment here. What is it? What is this concept of live streaming for
Yeah,
multiple
that was
hours?
an older comment. I saw it
Yeah.
earlier when we were talking about running the live stream
Well,
constantly.
it's like running your live stream, putting your content out there, and just seeing. It's out there. It's
Yeah,
out there in the feed. Just seeing if
yeah.
people come in. So the thing we're testing out is based on that. Is that helping? Is that hurting? Is that bringing in people? Is that, how is that changing the current way of us doing things? Ongoing. You got 89, 221. You got like a week to go. So let's see how you get there. But yeah, these ones, watch page ads, memberships. How are the memberships coming along? It looks like you got.
I mean, we're retaining our older memberships. I haven't seen like like our existing memberships didn't like drop off when we kind of stopped uploading videos for a couple months.
Okay.
And then when we run the live stream constantly, the QR code I have up is directly to our paid subscription, and the bottom ticker is basically just says like we're a nonprofit organization. Subscriptions and everything help
Help
support the
support
mission,
the
the
channel. Yeah.
nonprofit mission. And so far, I guess out of a week and a half of running that live stream for 17 or so hours a day, we probably net around maybe a grand total of about 15 or so QR code scans
Okay.
and one new subscriber. So we have gained a paid subscriber through just running the live stream constantly. Like I definitely think it's bumping us in the feed. Like as a channel is active longer, I think we're showing up more in people's feed. So I think it's working. It's just a question of how much is it working, right?
Right. Yeah.
And when do you determine, is it working enough where it's worth investing in upgrading our Restream subscription so that way we can do it more and do it better? Or is it kind of one of those like burning dollar bills to stay warm? It's sort of like,
Exactly. Like now you're just staying even. You're doing
yeah,
all of that, and now I'm even. Yeah.
yeah. Like,
Obviously, this is common because you're putting it out there live. You're live. You're live. You're live. You're live. Not everybody's gonna go click into it. So yes, I knew this was gonna be lower. So this one got 12,000, about 200 views from that. You're in the browse, so you're right there. Suggested videos. And then you can see where they're coming from too. So where are they coming from? Right. So like, okay, they're looking at these. Might not even be the same thing. I think they're just similar. Hemorrhoids. That's not good.
hemorrhoids.
So there's a video, something about that, and then they're finding your video right after that.
That's hilarious.
Anatomy of liver. So I don't know what you guys mentioned in that video, but somehow that correlated back to your video.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, so let's keep running that for now. I guess I really want to see what happens after you've been doing that for a while. What the heck? Just close.
I think I'm kind of committed to like running it at the way it's currently going. Like I start the stream around like 6 a.m. Eastern. I'm usually like up, have had my coffee, can spend it only takes me about 5-10 minutes to kind of like reshuffle the videos in the playlist, load up the stream, go in, edit the monetization settings and everything, and then like and then it will run for about 17 hours. And then I just let it run. It finishes at, basically late evening, early morning, and then the channel's offline for a handful of hours until I basically get up the next morning and do it again.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm committed to like seeing that process through for basically 4 weeks or so. So we have about 4 weeks of data, and then deciding whether or not do we want to like upgrade Restream and try to, you know, really invest in doing this better,
Yeah.
or do we want to I don't know, just kind of like keep doing it the way it is, stop doing it. I don't think the answer will be to stop doing it, but
Yeah, I think it might be a modification of what you're doing. I don't think it's going to be let's just stop completely because you've already been doing it. Like, let's see what's the best way to change it, tweak it, to improve it.
I mean, I want to have more variety of videos, right? Essentially, on the current tier of subscription with Restream, right, you can have a video up to an hour long and 10 videos. And then a playlist can have 20 videos in it, right? So in an ideal world, I upload 10 videos that are each an hour long. And then the playlist will run all 10 of those videos and then cycle through all 10 of those videos again. So you can get like close to about 20 hours of runtime with that paid tier. If you go up the next one, you can upload videos up to 2 hours long and I think 25 videos. So then at least now I can upload more videos than a single playlist can hold. So I can kind of start creating multiple playlists. Like maybe I have playlist A, B, and C. Run playlist A Monday, playlist B on Tuesday, playlist C on Wednesday, and yeah, there'll be some repeat videos throughout. But you could start creating different orders, and you know, start implementing a little bit more variety in what that 24-hour playlist looks like, as opposed to just running the same 24-hour loop over
and over and over again. Yeah. I mean, it's intriguing. I want to see what happens. I want to see, you know, the effects of it.
Yeah.
And then as far as like, you're still doing the other live streams, right? Like with the
I mean, we haven't really been doing very many live streams. The students have our show, the Rad and Nordy show, we have gone back and forth over basically restarting a season 2. We have not really committed to that or really had the stroke of inspiration to say let's go forward with
you
it.
guys just need to start your gaming channel. Just leave that be. Start a gaming channel, play something, have fun.
I haven't even been playing video games, I'll be honest. I mean, I'm over here running a business on the side, you know, on top of brain inspiring. Honestly, what I would do is start a programming channel, if anything.
Oh, there you go. That's what I'm saying. Like
big data and programming, but we could even do that on the BSG channel because a lot of our big data stuff we're doing is really for trying to get brain and spine research. We're building a big brain and spine research database.
Yeah, well, there you go. Talk about that.
So
what are
yeah,
you doing?
I mean,
You know?
it could be like that's what we have discussed, like doing like a season 2 of the Rad and Nordy show where we kind of focus on like, I guess what we would call like computational neuroscience. That's probably formally has a slightly different definition in reality, but what we're talking about is kind of like melding computers and big data with neuroscience and research to kind of help stimulate novel understandings in the brain and spine world. So we've discussed kind of doing like a live stream that's kind of like a little bit of like the behind the scenes of kind of what we're doing as an organization in that.
Yeah, if you do that, just run it, you know, a couple months just to see what happens. See if people are what they like, if they're interested, what questions are you getting from there, you know. What I miss about the old Red and Nordy show was like the homework that I had to do, you know, watch this show, watch that show. And like, okay, then come prepared to talk about it, you know, come prepared with some data on it. You know, I miss that. Like, all right, now I guess I gotta go watch, you know, The Last of Us, I guess, you know, I guess I gotta watch this Netflix documentary, you know, as my homework. So that part was fun.
I mean, maybe going back to the old Rad and Nordy format and just not doing it every week, like once a month or something. Like it got to be very tedious.
It is, and that's what I'm
Finding
saying.
the topic specifically, you know, like how much.
When it becomes tedious like that, like just leave it. Like do exactly what you did, right? Otherwise, you're just burnt out. There's the energy, the emotion is not going to be there, right?
Yeah.
When you're there, you're excited. Man, did you see about this? I just saw this thing. It's great.
Yeah.
Oh, this article, like it comes across. Otherwise, hey, welcome back. Right, Nordy show.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
So it's like, oh man, no. Yeah, well, yeah. If you start gaming, let me know. I'd like to hop on and play a couple games. That'd be fun. I'm trying to get back into that because I Need a hobby here and there, to play games. Otherwise, I'm on YouTube looking at videos and analyzing videos all the time.
Hey,
Uh,
I'd be down to start like a team gaming stream
team
rather
game.
than just like one person playing a video game. It's like always like a crew of people streaming a video game. I would
It's
be all for that.
it's gotta be a crew, man. Especially as you get
There you go.
older, it's like
Yeah.
I can't find that many gamers. I'm trying to like sneak in into like, hey guys, my son, he's 13. I was like, hey, you guys are playing video games. Can I hop? Can I jump in there? Like that's just sad. I don't want to do that anymore.
If you scroll down to the community posts, actually, this is the one. So I did this post this morning just to kind of see what people say.
Okay.
So far, the leading response. Oh, look, we got 2 votes just in the time we were doing this stream. So people are voting.
People want the live streams.
People want the live streams back, I guess.
New live streams. New live streams, please. They're begging you.
Yeah.
Literally begging you.
I mean, it seems like, the live stream loops do well. The live streams, people want the live streams back. And then so far, no short votes. That's interesting.
Because I think people just find the shorts. Like people aren't necessarily looking for new shorts. Like I think that is the more like organic.
Yeah.
Like I was talking about. You just find them. Like people don't need more.
You
shorts.
just find it's definitely discovery, right? Like your regular video might get 3,000 views, but then your short gets 150,000. So now from those people, how many of those are coming over now to stay on your regular channel? Like, oh, I found these guys; they're great. Let me actually, go look at their channel.
What are your thoughts, Carlos, on like revising the thumbnails of the channel?
Is that a landline?
Yes, because I have an office number I have to answer, but that's all right. I'll send them the voicemail.
Okay, I was like, that's been a while. It's like a flashback, It's just like, all of a sudden I'm 13 years old. I'm like, wow, the phone's ringing, Mom.
But my thumbnails. What are your thoughts on kind of going back through all the old videos and updating the thumbnails? I mean, that was always kind of my desire after we kind of redesigned all the thumbnails and they were looking really bright, popping. I was like, man, like all the old thumbnails look so trash.
They look old. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But then it's like, you got to pay to do that, right? You got to have a graphic artist redo all these thumbnails, and it's not like it's a simple thing to do. Is that
it's not
worthwhile investment? Is that a waste of effort?
I would, if you are trying to do something, I would update. And it's hard because you have so many videos, right? We put out so many videos. I would say if you are, maybe do like 2 a month. Like don't, because it's going to get overwhelming with all this stuff. I gotta fix.
Yeah.
If you are, update the most popular ones.
Yeah, that's how we were doing it, right? We just went sorted by most views and just started working our way down the list.
Yeah, update the most popular ones.
Which I think if you sort by views.
Yeah, that's by views.
Yeah, like with the exception of that lumbar positioning one. I mean, all the rest you can see. Those are old videos with new thumbnails.
Yeah, so just I would do that. Here's one. Just update those, but do it that way. Like that's the best way. I think we got like what 15, 20 done.
Yeah,
just like that. I would do that. Popular ones, and go backwards, right? Otherwise, like no need to update something that got like 200 views and it was uploaded 2 years, 3 years ago.
That makes sense.
It's like why don't spend that time and money because it's gonna be both, right? So now you're spending that time and money. I would say focus on that, and then focus on whatever thumbnails you're putting out for the live streams. What are you doing for those?
I've been recycling the old thumbnails that we made.
I was gonna say, I was like, that looks exactly, Just keep them different. Boom, 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 boom. Looks like that one and that one are similar.
I think one I had to like turn the live stream off and restart it just to change some settings. So
I know I saw it one time and it was it was like a rather naughty sort of thumbnail, and I was like, oh, it's like they're doing a live stream. And then I went in there and there was one of these.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
So like maybe the display was wrong or something was wrong there, but
that's just like if you got 20 videos in a playlist, right? I usually rip the thumbnail for the first video in the playlist, but if you come in halfway through the playlist, you're gonna get a different video.
Yeah. No, but it was like a minority. I'm like, doesn't look like it. I was like, oh hey, they're back. They're
I
back,
wonder
baby.
if it would be maybe better to come up with a more of like a generic type of thumbnail for the live stream that's just running constantly in the background. That way you're not grabbing people with a Rad and Norty thumbnail and then they miss the Rad and Norty part of the live stream and
Yeah.
see something else.
Yeah, I would say something slightly more generic, right? Because if you are looking at this and I'm looking at whatever this is,
Yeah.
I click on it, it's something else, right? And then are you pairing up similar videos?
At the moment, no, but I've been thinking through like, okay, maybe it'd be better to like take all videos at least on a certain topic
Correct.
as opposed to a smattering of
Because
topics.
I think that's better because one, you're putting them all together in the same topic so people can binge watch if they want to, right? You
That's
get them
true.
excited about a topic, they're looking at it, now it's something else, they leave, right?
Yeah.
Um,
That would probably improve like post live numbers, right? Like after
exactly,
that live
because
stream
same
concludes,
thing,
then
right?
you got that big,
You're putting the title as something, right? Like otherwise, you have to pick a title, and if you're showing
Yeah.
different things, the title's not going to reflect everything in there, right?
That actually makes a lot of sense. Okay, that gives me a great idea for how to do this too. Because we also got permission from another channel to basically use any of their videos.
Oh, cool.
Neurosurgery.tv.
Yeah.
They said we can use any of their videos, so
Peace.
that can do it. But yeah, I should probably wind down too. I've got work to get back to, but later, Norty, we'll regroup and kind of break down all this stuff into some action items.
Miss you, Carlos.
You got it, buddy. No, yeah, same here. Like that was awesome. That was fun. Yeah, think of like whatever playlist they might have. What videos are in that playlist?
Yeah, so that's why because they're trying to promote our live streams too, because they don't do them, but they have an audience and people that they want to promote our live streams to, and they were asking if I could give them a schedule.
Okay.
I was like, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of just random. Like I'm just taking whatever old content and streaming it.
Yeah.
So that could work where if there was a schedule of, we're doing such and such topic and the playlist for that topic had a set number of, videos all related to that topic, and we can pull videos from their channel too to include. That could be a better way to do that.
Yep. Just keep it consistent. That way title and description all match whatever the video is. So now it's still the same package, right? So now if people do want to binge watch, they can when they sit down post live stream.
Yeah. I guess the only issue is with Restream and the limited ability to upload videos to their playlists. It makes a lot of like legwork that has to be done throughout the week to keep running different. Like you have to constantly like delete videos, upload new videos, delete videos, upload new videos in order to keep these different types of playlists running.
Going. Okay.
That's why I wonder if almost like looking into like another option where you would like run OBS or something on a cloud machine. So it's out on a cloud server running 24 hours a day. And it's just streaming YouTube playlists instead of Restream playlists.
Right.
And then you just blast that OBS stream key into a Restream instance. So then Restream's not streaming a playlist, it's just streaming from an OBS instance that's running out on a cloud somewhere.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a great alternative. You just got to make sure you put them all together. The other thing is you got to make sure if you are streaming directly, like from a channel or something like that, just got to be careful with ads.
Oh, like if your channels.
If I'm taking somebody else's channel, all of a sudden that
you
ad
don't want to
is...
stream an ad.
Yep.
Oh, that makes sense, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, that's helpful to think about too. Okay, well, these are all thoughts floating through my head.
Yeah, like usual.
We're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it as is. Get four weeks of data, and while we're collecting those 4 weeks of data, be brainstorming what the next iteration will look like.
Yeah. Cool.
Awesome.
All right, buddy.
All right. Well, I'm gonna call that a week. Thanks for the help.
Yeah. No, we're here. We do this every week, every Wednesday. We go through it. we have this. So we have a group, a Facebook group with our clients on there. So we go through them first. But yeah, hop on, discuss. Let's see what we're
Awesome.
doing. Let's look at analytics, and feel free to bring on anybody else. Bring on the team. We want to discuss anything further with that or the other live streams that they have.
Awesome.
Cool, buddy.
Thanks, Carlos.
You got it, man. Yeah, we'll talk
All
soon.
right. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.
All right. So join us next week. Again, we're going to be showing you how to grow your business, your channel on YouTube, right? You have a business. Let's get you some more leads. Let's get you some more sales. All right. If you want to watch more videos on that, got something right here. Hopefully I put it in the right place, and we will talk.